So today I'm giving you guys 10 foods that help combat insulin resistance. I used to think that I was bad at losing weight, that I just didn't have enough willpower. But what I didn't know was that my body was literally stuck, and it was insulin that was blocking the process.
Food number one, eggs. Eggs are my go-to. They're packed with protein, healthy fats, and barely any carbs. They help keep insulin levels low and blood sugar stable. And they're cheap comparable to most things, which matters. Food number two, avocados. Avocados are full of monounsaturated fat, the kind that fights inflammation and supports insulin sensitivity. I eat them with my eggs in a salad or straight with a spoon when I need a quick meal. And let's not forget, I make my own guacamole. Food number three, leafy greens. Leafy greens are spinach, your kale, arugula. These greens are rich in magnesium and fiber. Both are critical for helping your cells respond better to insulin. I usually eat greens after every fast, especially in my first real meal after a fast. Food number four, wild-caught salmon. This is one of the best proteins out there. The omega-3s help lower inflammation, which is a big part of insulin resistance. If you can't afford salmon, often even canned sardines or mackerels are better than nothing. Number five, berries. Yes, fruit, but not just any fruit. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. They're lower in sugar than bananas or mangoes and loaded with antioxidants. When I'm refeeding after a long fast, a handful of berries is usually the only fruit I'll touch.
Let me tell you guys something personal. I used to eat just to numb. I didn't realize that what I was doing, I was actually spiking my insulin that much more and becoming more and more insulin resistant.
Food number six, nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. These are great for insulin resistance. They're packed with fiber, fat, and minerals like magnesium. Just don't go crazy. They're calorie dense. I grab a small handful when I'm breaking a fast or need a snack that won't spike my insulin. Food number seven, beans and lentils, in moderation, of course. I know low-carb people don't always love this one, but hear me out. Beans and lentils have resistant starch and fiber, which can help insulin sensitivity if you tolerate them. I don't eat a ton of them, but I do better with black beans or lentils in a small portion. All right, food number eight, fermented foods, such as sauerkraut, kimchi. These support gut health, which is directly tied to insulin function. I avoided these for years, but now I know a healthy gut helps regulate blood sugar and inflammation. All right, guys, food number nine, extra virgin olive oil. Don't skip this one. Olive oil is powerful. It's anti-inflammatory, supports brain health, and helps reduce insulin resistance. What I usually use olive oil for is like when I'm grilling my steaks in the kitchen in a frying pan. When I make my eggs, I still use it. And of course, you can also use it to make salad dressings. That's always a good fun time. All right, guys. And finally, we have food number 10, grass-fed meats and bone broth as a bonus. Now, high quality protein helps preserve muscle, and that's important because more muscle means better insulin sensitivity. Bone broth also helps with gut healing and joint support. It's perfect if you're fasting or easing back into a fast. Now, I should say, if you cannot afford grass-fed meats, like most people, including myself, because it just don't happen all the time, just eat meat. Eat real meat. You'll get your protein out of that. It doesn't have to be grass-fed. Just do the best that you can possibly do for yourself.
These foods help me reset. It's not a one-time fit all. It takes time, over time, for you to start to really see the difference. You don't have to eat these foods daily, but start somewhere. What I recommend doing is choosing just 3 of these foods. Choose 3 of these foods and try to incorporate more as you go along, just so that you can get used to eating foods that are non-inflammatory and non-insulin spiking. Your body will definitely thank you. Let me know down in the comments, which of these foods do you already eat and which ones are new for you. I'm still learning too, but I'm walking this out with you guys in real time. I want to be able to not just talk about it, but be about it. And I'm not a perfect person, as I know none of you are as well. It's just important to, no matter what, do it consistently. And even though it's not going to be perfect, even if you fail 100 times, keep trying 100 times until you finally get it right. That is my hopes for myself and for anybody else who's going through anything like I may be going through as far as insulin resistance and wanting to fast and wanting to heal your mind, body, and your spirit. If this helped you, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm and it helps more people find this channel and this support system. Subscribe if you want more videos on fasting and insulin resistance, weight loss, and the stuff that nobody really talks about. And if you're here and you're trying to heal and build something better and you're over 40, you're in the right place.